Welcome. Today is Sunday, July 12th, I think. Yes, it's 9:07 p.m. Eastern. Episode 238 of the Sundering. We're a show where our creative juices work for you and the pursuit of bacon. What do we have on deck tonight? Well, we got giant robot battles, San Diego Comic-Con news, Warcraft talk. We're mostly about the movie and lack thereof of public video. And that's about it. So welcome and enjoy.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Ceraphus.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
Alright, well, I am going solo, and I forgot my lube. I'm Ceraphus. Yeah. And as you can see, Ray and Zia are a bunch of cock-juggling thunder cunts and are not here for various reasons. But as I was telling people during the pre-show, it was all part of my master plan to get our lovely guest alone. She has some of the best memes on the internet. She is one of the filthiest women on the planet. Has won numerous awards. I don't know what for. Her tattoos are the things of legends. And I am working on a new game with her called What's That Smell? And pretty sure it involves butts. Welcome, Zerena Hoofs, or Ms. Hoofs, or Z, or something.
Or whatever. Someone called me cunt face the other day, so evidently I'll answer to whatever.
Oh, hey you, with the hair. Look, you got all gussied up for the show.
Oh, I did, I'm not gonna, come in here looking like I just rolled out of the gutter.
I'm sitting right here. I could hear you. That was a jab at me, right? God damn it. No. All right, so obviously a lot of our chat room, I can see, knows who you are. But for the folks, let's just get a little quick background on you. We're gonna get a quick background for our listeners who are downloading this who have no idea. They're like, who the hell is this woman?
I'm not even sure.
All right, so you have played Warcraft. Let's get that out of the way.
That's correct.
And I believe that's one of the main reasons why you got on Twitter.
Yeah, definitely.
And you and I somehow became friends and followed each other and talked about boobs and butts throughout the years and.
Right.
And
based on the premise of Warcraft.
But you're not just a one-trick pony. You do play more than just Warcraft, correct?
Definitely.
Wait, what do you dabble in? What do you dabble in?
Guild Wars. What the hell is that other game? Diablo.
That's a time sink and a half.
All
right.
Crap like that.
And you also started streaming.
Recently, yes, but my computer has other ideas, so I think I'm gonna have to get a new computer before I can do anything.
Oh shucks, a new computer! Yeah. God, the torment you must be going through to.
But I have a green screen, as you can see. Clearly, I'm getting some mileage out of that right now.
It almost looks like it's the ocean behind you. The way the lighting is. It's kind of cool. It's like almost, if I had a slightly better angle, I could probably replace it with the whole from Wayne's World when they're like, look, we're going to Tahiti. I could probably do that. But,
well, the other side is actually blue, so.
Oh, look at that. Well, all right. So that being said, our live chat room right now is hopping. So from what Twitch is telling me, we got Adams, Broomfunnels, C9, Bird Cola. I don't even know. We have Dutch. We have let's see, Dan motherfucking Lanza. Let's see, we got Druid A. Morgan, we got Every Class, we got Jims, Justin Bragg, we have, I'm gonna butcher these fucking names because I've been drinking, Mac Hiked, we got Mads, we have Merrick, we got Stu Biscuits, we got the Ondon, Thundercast, Toast to Posticant, and Tread Gaming. Look at that, we got some We got some right people in there.
Hello.
And I only imagine there are other people watching and ogling you who are not logged in, but feel free to log in and say hi.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Yeah, that exactly. I like you. You can come on the show anytime. All right, let's get the administrative stuff out of the way. Ads, Amazon, Newegg, Jinx, and Groupon. Whitelist our site. Click through the links. Buy shit like you normally do. We take from the man, and no additional cost to you, and that's it. We don't ask you to sign up for subscriptions or any of that other crap. So, and of course, iTunes and Stitcher. Rate us 5 stars, helps people find us. Yada yada yada. Thumbs up as favorites lists, and we have an iTunes review that is pretty epic that we will read later on tonight. So let's get right into it. Z, you are here. You are drinking. What are you drinking tonight?
I'm just I've had a few sips of a little IPA from, our local California brewery.
Oh, look at you.
Lagunitas. It's delicious.
That's how you say it?
Lagunitas.
Wow, I've been always calling it Lagunitas.
Well, you're a dummy.
Yeah, well, all right. Fair enough. All right. So, how has your week been? What have you been doing? Have you been gaming? Have you watched movies? What have you done with yourself?
What have I done? God, you should have asked me this prior, because this requires some serious thought.
Yeah, I probably should have warned you I was going to ask you
this. It would take
me
entirely too long, and it wouldn't be that interesting. So, yeah, let's skip that.
All right. Well, I am drinking, as most of you know, my beer barrel bourbon. And, just for the sake of argument, I just brought the bottle with me. It's just easier this way. So I'm going to put that right over there in case I need some more. What have I been doing this week? Just watching a whole bunch of Star Wars Clone Wars with my kids. My son absolutely loves Star Wars. It is amazing. And Diablo, Here's the Storm, and Warcraft. I've been playing those. And that is really... Sadly, that's it. That's all I've been doing.
Hey, have you watched that show, Mr. Robot?
No, I have not. What is
Dude,
Mr.
it's really good. It's really good. It's on, I can't remember what network, but anyhow, it's about this dude who he's basically a hacker. I don't know. I'm not really getting to the details of it because I'm not going to explain it correctly.
Wow, you are not selling to me at all.
Yeah, I know it's really good. Just trust me on this. Okay. I don't know. It's good.
It's good. I can't tell you anything about it, but it's good. I mean,
it's good. Yeah. Just trust me. I wouldn't give you bad advice.
Well, not yet. Actually, I think you would give me bad advice. I figure after you've been drinking, you'd give me good advice.
After I was drinking, I'd probably give you no advice. Yeah. Be like, you're on your own, dude. Figure it out.
All right. Let's get in. We got a whole bunch of things to talk about, so let's get into the news.
And here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, so first up, little reminder. I'll put the link in the chat room. We have our July portion of our photo contest going on. Win shit. It's easy. Snap a picture with your phone. Your fucking Obama phone or something. Just snap a picture. Go click and email it into the show. You can win shit. It's easy.
You have nothing to lose.
Look, we've had a Canadian win for the past 3 months because that's all he does. He snaps pictures and emails it in. It's that easy. No offense, Toasty. No
dedication.
Offense. It is. All right. I do want to bring up something cool. We have a producer. He has helped. He just started. He is helping us build out show notes and everything. So this is the first show that he's built out the show notes. And it's Mr. Hasu. People may recognize him from, we talked about him in the chat room. But if you want to follow him, he's on Twitter at Mr_Hasu, Hasu. So thank you, sir, for helping put up the show notes. That has been most helpful. So let's get into probably one of my favorite and probably one of your favorite topics, bacon news.
Me?
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right. So the first article up, and I feel that this is relevant to everyone's interest. The oldest woman in the world. And of course, I don't think you're in the chat room, so I don't think you can see the links. Well, this is just crappy. Now I'm kind of forcing you to do... Anyway, so the oldest woman in the world lives on a diet of bacon and eggs.
How old is she?
She is, hold on, I think she's 116 years old.
I don't know, dude. People have been living a little bit longer than that. I don't know that I'm that impressed.
Yeah, but she says her longevity is down to the fact that she eats bacon and eggs every morning for over a century.
I don't need, I mean, like, she must be, I mean, basically like dust. I mean, like, how do your bones even fucking...
Well, I mean, she's blind. She says she's blind, but, I mean, she's in good spirits. Why? Because she's eating bacon and eggs. If I'm eating bacon and eggs at 100, I'm going to be pretty fucking happy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. That's a good run.
You know, I have actually been to the doctor, and he's told me, like, you know what, maybe you should cut out the bacon. I'm like, why don't you shut the fuck up?
I don't tell you how to do your job.
Yeah. I'm like, come up with some different options. Yeah, you gotta come up with different options, because this isn't going to work for me. He's like, all right, well, if you're not going to give up bacon, then you need to exercise more. I'm like, all right, maybe I could do that. Maybe that's a good trade-off. I'm like, all right. I could.
Can't hurt to try.
I'll try that. I will not try giving up bacon, though.
Mm.
That is not going to happen.
What about turkey bacon?
That's not real bacon.
Yeah.
Do you have the stream up right now?
I do not.
Oh. Looks like I hear an echo. This is weird.
Wasn't me.
Alright. That is weird. Anyway, alright, let's keep this party going. Alright, so all this one. Next up, I'm going to post up this link in the chat room here because a lot of people sent this to me. And I just want to say this was not me. The story is a drunk guy found in hog barn. And look, so a drunk guy was allegedly found naked in a hog barn, and his response was, "I just like pigs." See, and the thing is, he was 65 years old. I am not 65 fucking years old, people. I mean, that should have been your first clue. This story is not, it's not about me. Now, have I woken up in a pig farm? I'm not at liberty to say.
It happens.
Those files were closed and sealed, and they're none of your goddamn business. So
I mean, when he says he likes pigs, does he mean he likes them, or he likes them?
I mean, I'm guessing that he likes bacon. But yeah, well, I don't know if he likes them, but
I think he might like them.
Yeah, see, I don't like pigs. I like them because they give me bacon.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to like put your body on them.
No, and I don't want to engage in stuff that's illegal in pretty much every state with them. But I will...
Yeah, well, since when has doing something illegal, I mean, really stopped anyone?
Well, no, it hasn't really stopped anyone. But
Ooh,
I will
I can't fuck a pig. It's illegal.
I will sit patiently while a butcher slices the pig to give me the sweet, sweet belly.
Ew, dude, no, you don't do that.
What?
You do that?
Well, I wait for the butcher to give me the pork belly. I actually have a 5-pound pork belly in my freezer right now. I gotta smoke it.
The way you said it, you're like, I just wait for the butcher to give me the sweet, sweet spot. I mean, and it sounded a little erotic.
Did it?
Well, a little bit.
Well, I'm okay with that.
So maybe you like them.
Well, I don't like them. I mean, I like bacon though. I mean, I'm not above like wrapping my penis in bacon. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm putting it out there. Putting all the cards on the table.
I don't judge.
Look, I mean, at some point, my wife has already told me not to do that. But, one day someone's going to say, your penis smells like bacon. I really dig that. I'm like, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, let's be realistic. It's not outside of the realm of possibility. I mean,
there's a lot weirder shit going on out there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure bacon fucking is the bottom of the list.
Yeah. I mean, not that weird. Not that weird. All right. Then I want to put up this article that our listener Loki, who is in the chat room, sent us. It is the bacon foods at Busch Stadium. So Busch Stadium is in St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm guessing St. Louis Cardinals. So if you're not a baseball fan, fuck it. Go for the food. Because listen to this. They have an extreme bacon sandwich, which is a slice of barbecue spiced ground pork wrapped in applewood smoked bacon, stuffed with cheddar cheese and more bacon.
Oh my God. And
then glazed with barbecue sauce and drizzled with barbecue aioli, served on a Hawaiian bun.
How much is it? I mean, that's like 10 pounds of bacon.
You ready for this? It's also served with a bag of maple bacon flavored potato chips, all for only $12.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's only $12.
Dude, I don't know. That's pretty fucking dubious right there.
I would try it for science.
I mean, but yeah. I mean, if you think of all the bacon that's on there, I guess $12 is a fair market price.
I mean, that's clearly like at least a pound right there.
Yeah, for sure.
But then on top of that sandwich, there is a concession stand, they said, on the main concourse on level 4 that will called All About the Bacon. And it features just items with unusually high bacon content instead. So
like bacon?
Well, they said they have a bacon cheddar bratwurst for $6.50. They have it says a locally produced bratwurst stuffed with chopped bacon, cheddar cheese, and topped with barbecue sauce and served on a bun. So it sounds pretty tasty right there.
Does it come with a bacon dick?
I think that is bacon dick. I think a bratwurst stuffed with bacon is bacon dick.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see. Stu Business says St. Louis is only 6.5 hour drive from my house. So someone is in. He's like, I would destroy my body for $12.
Dude,
so right there.
That guy is on it, man.
For science. I need pictures. Stu, we need pictures of this. They also have a waffle sandwich. Get this. So there's a fried chicken and waffles. So it's 2 Belgian waffles. And the thing is, you can get your choice of filling. So it's a fried chicken breast with maple bacon gravy. Or you can get chicken carnitas with bacon. Or you can get barbecue pulled pork with coleslaw and barbecue sauce in there. And it's served with a mound. It doesn't say a side. A mound of tater tots in white queso.
Wow, that's serious right there.
That's $15.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd go with the first one, whatever that first one you listed.
The extreme bacon sandwich?
Yeah. The chicken one.
Chicken. The fried chicken with the maple bacon gravy?
I'd go with that.
Okay.
In a mound of whatever, basically. Like, that's, yeah.
Yes. I do like tater tots. Tater tots are good.
But a mound of tater tots?
They said a mound. So I'm expecting like a hill.
Yeah.
Maybe like maybe even like pyramid shape. If it was pyramid shape, that'd be fantastic.
Like a fist of tater tots.
No, see, a fist I feel is too small. I feel like you need like a head.
A head-sized portion.
Head-sized portion, like a mound of tater tots as big as your head.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of tater tots, and there's some big ass heads out there.
There are.
Yeah.
My wife says I have a big head.
Well, I mean it is fairly round.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, fair enough. All right, so that was our bacon news. Let's get on to some other crazy shit going on in the world. Are you ready for this? Giant robot battles? Dude, U.S. versus Japan. So a team here in the U.S. built a giant, someone drives this giant robot. It's like
there's two people in the one. San Francisco, in the house. That's where it was made.
It's like Pacific Rim, but with battling robots. What was that movie with the Hugh Jackman and he's like doing the battling robot things?
Douche goes to the pony stables. I don't know
either, but like they're doing battling robots. It's kind of like that, but anyway, Japan has a robot. Anyway, so U.S. challenged Japan. Japan said okay, so apparently within a year we're gonna see a fucking robot battle.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like, well, first of all, Japan's robot only has one person in it. Ours has 2. But ours is supposedly 12,000 pounds, and theirs is like 9,000. I mean, that's a huge difference.
Okay, so everyone in the chat room is saying Real Steel. Real Steel was the movie with Hugh Jackman where they did like boxing robots.
Dude, that is this. I've never even heard of that movie. I mean, what was it? Straight to video?
No, it was in theater for a little bit, but like I have to say it's one of my guilty pleasure movies because I watch it. I'm like, this should not be good, but I can't stop watching it for some reason.
Yeah.
But yes, let's put 2 giant robots.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna win. I mean, unless it does some kind of batshit crazy move out of the gate. I mean, 3,000 pounds is 3,000 pounds.
But what? Wait a minute. Wait, whose is heavier? Ours?
America's. Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that because ours is heavier, like we're gonna kick the shit out of Japan?
Yeah, totally.
Well, could it also be the fact that we have Gatling guns on ours?
Yeah, well, I feel like I can't remember the exact report, but theirs had something pretty cool on it, though.
Yeah, but we got a Gatling gun.
Yeah. Like 2.
You know what we need? We need one of those fists that's like one of those saw blades and you just like...
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah. you know, that
maybe
whole thing.
it shouldn't be over until, like, not only do you destroy the other robot, but you kill the other people in.
Yeah.
In
You
the
totally
thing.
have to kill them.
Yeah, you have to, like, the drivers have to die too.
Yeah, for sure. And then we're definitely winning because we have 2 drivers and they have 1. So basically, that's game over.
Yeah, I mean,
It's already done. Don't bother.
We have 2 lives and they have 1.
Yeah, I mean, they should just save the money because we already figured out what's going to happen.
It's like trying to play Contra with only 3 lives. Put in the code. We got the code.
Yeah,
they don't have the code.
It's over.
All right. Next up is Taco Bell is testing home delivery.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
I have heard about it.
So, like, Taco Bell, like, I always see, like, I'm like, oh, it's on my way home, blah, 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 and I'm just like, I don't really feel like stopping right now. I'm like, maybe later. But the problem is, when you say maybe later, it's never going to happen.
Dude.
But they are starting delivery in San Francisco area.
Thank you. Everything great happens here.
Yeah, so you need to test this out for science.
I would totally test it out, and I can come back and give you a review.
Yes, I want a review. What do they do? Are they hiring Uber drivers? Like, what's going on here?
I don't really know that. It could be something, but you know, like I figure, like we have other food delivery services here, like you know, DoorDash and stuff like that, where like you actually, you know, I don't know if you're a contractor or you work for the company, but it's, you know, they just take the job, and it could be like that.
I feel like this is set up right for like the people over at like Uber to just say, hey, as soon as you get an online order, you know, integrate with us, pop it up, say that you need something delivered. We will send one of our drivers out there. Yeah. This just seems like easy money.
I know, right? I don't know.
So what if your car smells like Taco Bell?
Yeah,
get a little nachos Bel Grande.
I would be okay with that. I mean, you're just lucky to have your life after you get in a car with an Uber driver these days.
Really? I've never taken Uber, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my experience has always been good, but there's a lot of fucking wackadoo bullshit happening with people getting attacked by their Uber driver or just, I don't know. It could be, there's some crazy people out there.
All right. Well, you're making me want to use Uber less and less when I get out to Anaheim for BlizzCon. So
dude, we used it last year. They were fine. They were all nice. Mostly everybody's complaining about Disney.
Oh, see, I don't want to take them to. I need them to take me to Slater's 50/50.
Ooh, what's that?
That is, it's a place. It's a magical place. I went last year, and they have a burger that is 50% beef and 50% bacon.
Bacon dick.
But it's not a bratwurst. It's a burger, and you can make your own burger. And I made a burger called the Ceraphus, which had the 50/50 burger. It had bacon. It had bacon aioli on there. Bacon
That's
cheddar
intense,
cheese. Dude. And I also got bacon poutine as well. They had that there.
Did you have bacon poutine after that meal?
I don't know. I was drunk after that.
Okay. Well, you probably crapped bacon out.
I probably did. I also probably had beer shits. So, I mean, there was that too.
It happens.
All right. So Taco Bell delivering. I want to report from you, Z.
I'll totally do that.
All right. So next up, I have to bring this up, and I know that you mentioned this on Twitter, but Batman versus Superman trailer.
Oh man.
New one.
Yeah.
So the first one that they released, I was just kind of like, I'm not sure I like this. I feel that this... I felt like it wasn't very good. But this one, starting to change my mind a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I hate Ben Affleck with a passion. So when I heard he was going to play the Batman, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whose dick got sucked like 1,000 times for that? But I was like, no, he's such a douchebag. And I gotta say, when I saw the preview, the trailer that they played, I mean, it really changed my mind. And I'm a believer. I really am. And I think it's going to be awesome.
So, he's also getting a divorce from
Jennifer Garner.
Yes, my wife was telling me about this. And my big concern here is who gets Matt Damon?
Yeah, no, dude, there's no question.
Does Ben Affleck get to keep Matt Damon?
He keeps him, yeah, he totally does.
Okay. I was concerned about that because I'm like, what's going to happen to Matt? I mean...
Yeah, I think he'll be okay, Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon. But no, so Wonder Woman, they showed Wonder Woman in this trailer.
Yeah, amazing.
I mean, for the brief moment that she was in there.
Yeah. Jesse Eisenberg.
He's got long hair. They gave Lex Luthor long hair.
Dude, don't you... I feel like... Okay, I am not, like, Jesse Eisenberg's #1 fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like his role is... It seems very captivating.
Well, I'm just going to throw it out there. With him as Lex Luthor and the tone of voice and the long hair...
Yeah.
He kind of looks like a child molester. Just throwing it out there.
No, there's no argument there.
Okay.
I mean, for sure. It's definitely not like, I mean, it's no David Beckham on the cover of GQ with his, schwatz out.
So the chat room is saying Batman is Iron Man, basically.
No, it is not.
Well,
that's dramatic.
Well, wasn't in like wasn't I'm trying to remember what graphic novel it was where it was Batman versus Superman. Didn't he wear like kind of like an iron type suit? I could have sworn he did. I'm spacing. I've been drinking. I drank when I was prepping the show, so I mean, I'm almost done.
Oh my god. Get a hold of yourself, dude. You're gonna knock your teeth out with that fucking ice cube block.
It is a whiskey stone shaped like a D20.
Is that a D20?
It is.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, your dentist is gonna make a ton of money off that thing.
My dentist doesn't make a ton of money because he's not a shyster like my wife's dentist. We go to different
why do you have
dentists.
2 different dentists?
Well, I mean, before I married her, like I had a dentist I just liked, and I can't give him up because he's
like you liked or liked.
No, I mean he's just good. Plus, when I was in college, I worked as assistant manager at GameStop, and his kid used to come in and buy video games there. I mean, there's that bond there. Like I know his family.
Well, you have an emotional attachment to your dentist. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, just learning all these things.
I mean, let's just cut through that whole nuanced bullshit explanation you just had, and that's what's happening right now.
So, yes. So, in the chat room, they're saying Dark Knight Returns, he did wear an iron suit. A lead suit. He wore a lead suit in...
Maybe that was in at the time.
The Sundering of Dentists. He likes to guess. Actually, funny story is when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, I didn't want them to put me under, so they gave me the gas, and apparently I hit on one of the dental assistants there.
Dude! Seriously?
Yeah,
that is crazy. That gas is the balls, though, man.
It was some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, whoa.
Dude, when I had to get, several years ago, an endoscopy, where they put the camera down in through your mouth to look in your stomach. Wow. And so they kind of put you on, like, this Twilight situation where they inject you, and then you're like, ugh. And so the last thing I remember saying was to my doctor, Dr. Schoengold, rest in peace, I love you. And I was like, oh my God, what a dumbass. Like, seriously, who fucking tells their fucking doctor
that's all you could say,
to stick a camera down your throat that you love them?
I mean, you could have said something much better, like, it's not the only thing I can stick down my throat. I mean,
I know, right? I know, like, I love you? Like, what is that? Like, seriously? Like, hello?
After I got my wisdom teeth out, the orthopedic, was it orthopedic? Orthopedics? I don't know.
Wait, yeah, no, orthodontic.
Orthodontic surgeon? Yeah, so he comes in and he's like, you feeling better? Because you told my dental assistant she had a nice rack.
Oh my God, dude.
The gas was good. I mean, look.
It's a little truth serum.
Look, I was in college. What can I say? I was single at the time.
But I'm saying, like, maybe this is like truth serum. Like, maybe I really love my dead doctor and you really thought she had a nice rack.
She probably did have a nice rack. Look, it's just like someone like say, hey, nice abs. You're like, hey, nice rack. I mean,
yeah.
Same thing.
I mean, hey, whatevs.
I mean, good job. You're doing good. Boobs looking good. All right.
Yeah, totally.
All right. So breaking news. Speaking of dead doctors, which this is a horrible segue. But the president of Nintendo passed away like today. Like, recently, and it was just announced. So...
Is that the same guy who's in the commercials for the movie with Adam Sandler that's coming up?
No. That's the creator of Pac-Man. This
Pac-Man,
is
okay.
Yeah, this is Satoru Iwata.
Yeah.
So he apparently it was due to a bile duct growth.
What's a fucking bile duct? What is it? Where is it? In your stomach?
Maybe? I don't know. Like, I feel
what's wrong with it?
It said it was a bile duct growth.
What the fuck, dude?
See, if Zia was on, I could ask her her husband, who's a doctor.
Yeah, we need to know like the.
Apparently, it's bile duct cancer. Apparently, it's cancer.
Oh my god, that's so
and
wacky.
It's rare. It says it's a rare type of cancer.
I mean, of all the things you're going to get cancer in, I mean, like, does it ever occur to you it could be a bile duct?
I'm like looking at this. It's the bile duct is like this really tiny thing between like the liver and the stomach. It's like connects like the gallbladder to like, man, like it's like, hey, let's find something the size of this inside you, and that's where you're gonna get cancer.
No, man, that is some bullshit right up there.
It sucks. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean. It's no secret to anyone who is listening to the show that I have no love lost with him because I've disagreed with some of the decisions he's made. However, he has done some good things for Nintendo. Nintendo 3DS, I mean, it's one of my favorite handhelds. I mean, I can't deny that. But
besides your bacon dick.
I do have a bacon dick. It's
either your 3DS or your bacon dick. That's that's your handhelds.
Those are my two handhelds. It's really hard to play a 3DS one-handed, which is why I have my iPhone.
Yeah. Legit.
So, but anyway, sucks. Sorry. Yes, apparently we're breaking news. The chat room's like, what? Yeah, and he was only 55 years old.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Joe B in the chat room said he was fighting for 3+ years. I never even knew that he was fighting this.
Well, you're not his #1 fan.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't really paying attention.
I mean, don't try to own it now.
I'm really not. I mean, there's a lot of things they could have done differently. I don't like the Wii U, and
yeah,
I don't like the fact that they still haven't put out a Metroid game, and he's made some questionable decisions. But I don't wish cancer on anybody.
That's a lot of baggage, dude. I'm gonna let it go.
I'm gonna let it go. So let's let it go and right into Lego Dimensions. So this was announced. It's the new Lego adventure game, and it's gonna feature Batman, Gandalf, Wildstyle, and the Doctor.
Yeah. Really cool.
Like, the Lego games, like, are okay. Like, I think, but this one, now I'm kind of interested. I'm like, all right.
Oh, is it Doctor Who that gave you the boner?
Well, I mean, I think it's the fact that it's Batman and Gandalf and the Doctor. So it's like, I got Batman, I got some Lord of the Rings, and I got the Doctor. It's got three things.
Like, load blown right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a box of tissues just hanging out with me.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Are you going to have to wear a towel? Are you going to sit on a towel, like, if you're playing this?
Exactly. Like, double it up.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, and it's supposed to have, like, all 12 incarnations of the Doctor that are going to be playable.
Dude, that's a commitment right there.
That really is. So, I'm not the biggest fan of the current incarnation of the Doctor. I really like David Tennant's Doctor. So, was it 10th Doctor? I like the 10th Doctor.
Yeah, totally. I tried with the new Doctor, and at first I was like, yeah, I like him, whatever. But I think he's kind of a dick, and so I just stopped watching, this season. It's just not, I couldn't take him.
Yeah, like, I finished watching because of, like, at this point I'm, like, committed to the series. But, yeah, I mean, there's just something about him that I'm like not the biggest fan of. But
yeah, well, I know what you mean because I have committed to some really stupid series and followed it through. So whatever.
What stupid series have you committed and followed through?
Oh God, many years ago, probably when you were just a wee lad, there was this show on HBO called John from Cincinnati, and it had some good stars in it.
Just poured myself some more bourbon.
Okay, well, cheers. And it was so dumb. I mean, it just was so dumb. But it was like I watched all 12 episodes, and then like we got to the end, and you kind of felt like it was going in a specific direction that you might have something, and then the season ended, and HBO was like, "Well, we're not renewing the show," basically because it was terrible. But that I just feel like 12 episodes is a long time.
So. Once Upon a Time was my wife and mine show that we just kept watching it, and it was like we just don't like it. Like, yeah, like I would be on my iPad doing something else while we were playing the DVR show, and she would be on her phone playing a game. And one day we just looked at each other like, can we just not record this show anymore?
Yeah, totally. No, that's funny. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I mean, there's been plenty. Right now, it's Hannibal.
I have not watched that at all.
Well, I'm a huge fan of the show. The first 2 seasons were amazing, and like I was totally pumped for season 3. But it's like I don't know what happened. I don't know if the director like lost his mind or he just was on such an ego trip or what. But it's like instead of having a storyline in artsy scenes weaved in, it's like all artsy scenes and virtually no storyline. And I'm just like. And then they announced that it was not going to be renewed. And so I was like, well, fuck, I've already watched 3 episodes. What's the point now? I'm not enjoying it, and it's not going to be renewed, so...
Fuck it.
We had to break up. It was hard.
Fuck it. Let's see. Falling Skies is one of those shows also for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I've watched 4 seasons of it. The 4th season was kind of rough to get through. And now they have their final and 5th season. I'm kind of like... I've watched the first episode. I'm like, do I keep watching it to find out what happens?
You're gonna. You just have to really question the commitment.
I do. Like, it's on. It's the last on my list. I'm really digging Always Sunny in Philadelphia right now.
I've never watched it, but like, isn't Charlie Day on that one?
Yes. Danny DeVito's in it. It's an absolutely filthy show, and I'm loving it. And
that's why you like it, because you're a dirtbag.
I really am. I'm a piece of shit. And everyone in that show basically is a piece of shit in their own way. And they all come together to form, like, the Voltron of pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's mega. That is, like, next level piece of shit.
It's really good. For anyone who doesn't watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I strongly, strongly recommend it.
I feel like we watch, shows that really it has people who are pieces of shit on it. I mean, if you think about 8 seasons of Sons of Anarchy, I mean, these were not... upstanding citizens.
Was Sons of Anarchy good? I have not watched that yet.
Okay. Sons of Anarchy was great, all except for season 3 when they went to Ireland, and I don't know if, somebody lost a couple of brain cells there or what, but holy God, it's a great series except for season 3. I'm just letting you know that you're wasting like 12 hours of your life.
Okay. Okay. All right, let's talk about beyond the season 3 kerfluffle of Sons of Anarchy, let's talk about the kerfluffle of the Warcraft movie footage in San Diego. So first off, holy crap! So I checked in like after they allegedly aired like scenes of the movie, and there was no official public trailer, and people got angry.
Yeah. Oh, really? Angry?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now Duncan Jones did say that they are releasing the trailer in November, so which I can only assume means at BlizzCon. That's the unveiling of the trailer. I can only assume that.
Well, I was totally hyped, literally, like, for the entire week before, because, I mean, when we saw the teaser at BlizzCon last year, it was amazing. I mean, like, I seriously jizzed my pants. And so, like...
Should have had a towel with you.
Yeah, and so... like, I was totally hyped to see it, and I was definitely disappointed when, they said there's not going to be a trailer, but first thing that came to my mind was, shit, I feel bad for those people who probably waited hours and hours in line, assuming, because I don't know that we ever got an actual confirmation it would be played, but assuming they were going to see the Warcraft movie trailer, and they didn't get that at all. I don't know. I just think I had sympathy and empathy for those people, or whatever,
I mean, fans in attendance saw movie footage. They saw battles. They saw close-up of the characters. So
well, we saw that at BlizzCon too. But
yeah, I mean, they said the horde characters featured CGI. I mean, nothing that we didn't know from BlizzCon. And
I mean, like, are all the real live orcs on vacation somewhere? Is it what's happening? Why are there CGI orcs?
Well, I mean, they got a little too heavy on the Kungaloosh, and
it happens.
Couldn't have. But apparently, the Dark Portal was featured heavily, so we're gonna see Medivh and Dark Portal, Gul'dan maybe there.
Yeah. That's a
now the Warcraft movie posters. Have you seen these?
Yes.
I want the Alliance one hanging up in my media room.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I need that in my life. Now, I gotta ask, you're pro Alliance, right?
Yes, I am pro Alliance.
Okay, good. Fuck all you hordes in the chat room. I don't want to hear it.
I don't feel like that though. I'm just like, whatever, man, makes you happy. But
I constantly get shit for liking the Alliance. But I mean, the Alliance poster just looks awesome. The Horde one's just like The Horde was like, oh look, I got some dreadlocks.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, the Alliance one is really excellent.
That's good shit right there.
Right. I'm slightly erect.
Good. Well, there you go. And we have that. We've made Z erect. And apparently I'm getting a lot of fuck you for the Horde in the chat room now.
Aw, it's okay. Don't be mad, bro.
People are upset.
It's alright. We can all get along.
Adam says he's only Alliance for me. And I appreciate that, Adam. I appreciate that. But yes, I want the Alliance movie poster. Because I've been trying to figure out which movie posters to hang up. But I can get 4. I figure I can fit 4 on the walls. One behind.
You saw the what the fuck are those things called? Mannequins at BlizzCon, you know,
yes.
like those were pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, the armor and shit.
Yeah, the armor
badass.
was amazing.
And they had some of that at San Diego Comic-Con. They showed pictures, and that stuff just looks incredible. The sword. I hope they make a prop replica sword to sell with the lion crest on it. That looks incredibly detailed.
Well, doesn't WETA aren't they doing their stuff like they did for Lord of the Rings, like the modelers and all that?
Maybe, yeah, possibly. I mean, I'm still upset. Like, I wanted the Frostmourne sword, like that, like Epic Weapons made, like the real, like the awesome replica. But my wife was a little concerned with me having like a giant like metal sword with like little kids in the house.
Yeah,
she's like, yeah, she's like. And it's probably for the best because my son has a toy lightsaber that he just beats the shit out of people with.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. It's probably not like a good, like when they go to college or whatever, you know, or when they're older and like teenagers, then maybe you should get it.
Yeah,
because that'll just embarrass like their boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever.
I mean, some fathers like will like polish a shotgun and say, "I'm going to polish a Warcraft sword."
Yeah. I mean, it's totally legit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm going to fucking, like, sword
cut your head off.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the did you see the footage of, I'm just probably jumping ahead, the Suicide Squad? Did you watch that? There was a leaked...
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And at the end, when the Joker's like, I'm not going to kill you, I'm just going to hurt you really bad. That's what you could tell your fatherly speech.
I'm still not entirely sold on Leto's Joker, though.
No, dude, it's legit. I'm telling you. Like, I thought it's going to be totally stupid and corny, but, like, that little clip really, you know, I was erect.
I really need to see that not in, like, someone's, like, shaky cam.
Yeah,
I need to see the real video.
It was clearly someone on meth. I mean, you know, because it was, like, you know, but, like, I liked what I saw, and it was pathetic and grainy and... Not even, it was like, you had to watch it like this.
Yeah, and
it did it for me.
The same thing was with the Deadpool trailer. Someone that did the same thing with the Deadpool trailer. I mean, that was good, but like at the same time, just kind of like, what am I? I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. And then like someone walked in front of it, I'm like, oh, this is just like one of those.
Yeah, it was like right at it. Yeah, it was a totally good spot too. I'm like, move your ass, big boy. You know what I mean?
Sit the fuck down. Who gets up and walks around during this shit?
Exactly. No one does that. You're obviously a douchebag.
Motherfuckers.
But I don't know. What did you thought the Deadpool one was good?
I want to like it, but like I also feel that Fox fucks shit up.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I didn't expect to like it, and I think Ryan Reynolds, isn't that who's playing him, is a douchebag, and I'm just like, of all things, this is like Jar Jar Binks all over again, you know,
But that is who Deadpool is in the comics. He is that douchebag, and Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Yeah, he's perfect for it.
Yeah, and so I was like, damn, this is awesome. I'm totally feeling it, man. Like, next year is going to be a great year for movies.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. That is definitely going to be good. Before we talk into other stuff for sitting here, I want to touch on, so Blizzard kind of released some stuff about their new line of stuff that they're going to have at the Blizzard store. They're going to have a plush Stitches.
Yeah.
Now, when I showed it to my wife, she thought that his mouth thing on his stomach, she thought that was a vagina.
Well, I mean, do we really know?
I mean, she's like, is that a vagina on that plush? I was like, no. God damn it looks like a vagina.
I mean, like, do we really know? I mean...
No, I mean, I guess it's just like and then she goes on. She's like, yeah, it looks like it was used a lot.
You know, it happens.
I'm like, dear God, like.
I mean, we don't really know what he's up to.
I mean that's So there
Could
you
be
go.
having some crazy sex.
Possibly. I mean, that's.
Ooh.
God, fucking damn stitches. But they
Come
also
in the stomach.
Well, what was it? There was there were stitches, the plush stitches, and I can't think of anything else that was going to be like, oh, they're gonna make a Hearthstone box replica, so like the replica of the Hearthstone box.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need that just to put shit in.
Is it like a miniature, or is it like a life-size kind of?
I think it's like a life-size, but like it's just a replica box that just like folds open and.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Like, I'm pretty sure if it's like
you should probably already be married or in the serious relationship before you get that.
I mean, I'm married. I mean, so if it's like $30, I mean, if it's like $30, I'll buy it. But if it's like, if they try and sell that shit for like $100, I'm like, fuck you. I'm not.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's made out of. What if it's like fucking, some kind of, ancient wood sherped over from like Nepal? You don't really know what it's made out of.
If that's the case, let's just be honest. It's a little ridiculous. That's a bit much. That's a bit much.
I can't. Yeah.
I mean, so they had those Alliance like throw blankets. They looked really comfortable, but they were small and they were like $60. It's like, fuck it, I can't spend $60 on a throw that's not even gonna fit, like cover me.
Dude, what were they, like mouse sized?
Oh, hold on, let me see. Let's see. Warcraft.
$60 for like a washcloth
blanket. It was pretty ridiculous. No, let's see. Wow, throw blank. No, I don't want from Cafe Press. I need the one.
You know you do.
Well, Cafe. Well, I mean, it's. Here it is. Luxury throw embroidered Alliance logo. Yeah, so this throw... Oh, it's on sale right now. It used to be $70. Right now it's on sale for the low price of $49.
Yeah, but it's a luxury throw. Obviously,
I mean, it's tied with yarn and, like, it has, like, little, like, dangly things off the yarn. I don't remember, like, the sizes, but I remember, like, them telling me when I was at BlizzCon when they first released it, and I'm like, that is small.
Dude, I don't even know how you stood in line at those BlizzCon booths. They are fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, at one point, I just, like, found someone like, hey, look, I just want a magnet. Can I give you, like, a few bucks? Just buy me a magnet, and I can put it on with my
totally.
Day.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of my friends have, died to the line boss, but a lot of them have waited a really long time to get some shit.
Yeah, like I think I waited in line once for like 2 hours. So I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And this kind of brings me to the fact, once again, why I didn't get a BlizzCon ticket. Because last year, I found out I spent more time like talking to people outside the convention anyway.
Yeah, that's where the action is.
And so I was telling Zerena before the show, was one of my biggest like regrets was not being able to hang out with her more at last year's BlizzCon. And literally the one time I got to like say hi to her and hang out with her for like a few minutes, like I was actually rushing to go back inside because I wanted to play Overwatch because like I had not been in the convention center like at all the entire day. One, because I was hungover. Two, because I kept on stopping and talking to people like all day long. So this year, it's just one of the reasons why I didn't get a ticket. Like, I'll get the virtual ticket. I'll watch all this shit later. Like, I'll buy whatever I want through the gear store or whatnot. But I'm just gonna hang out with people, eat shit at the food trucks.
I mean, for me, yeah, exactly. That's how it's been the last few years. I mean, didn't really spend much time inside the convention center. We're kind of like, you check it out, you see it, you're done, and then like really, it's a matter of. I feel like the fun happens, in the hotels and, at the parties, that's really where I feel like for me, BlizzCon is that's my event.
Which, I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. Calm Before the Storm on Thursday night, I'm I kind of have a role to play and all that.
Yeah, just a little one. Teensy.
And I'm going to throw this out there to everyone. Because of the Kickstarter, like, I can't wait to announce some of the changes that are going to happen, but it is going to be, if not, like, I want to say it's going to be 50% bigger, but it may get it to be like twice as big.
Whoa.
As last year. I mean, it is like big things are happening, people. It's going to be pretty awesome. I
Last
can't
year
wait.
was crazy, dude. That place was packed wall to wall, people.
I know, and this year we're trying to like alleviate some of the congestion, but at the same time, like through like some of the surveys, it's going to be big, and we got a lot of people who want to be involved this year, and there's like other parties that haven't been announced, so like
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. So at this point, I'm actually almost hoping another big party gets announced to alleviate some of the congestion of the people who have said that they're going to come to ours. But no, I mean, a lot of fun stuff, fun new things that we're going to have planned. More bars.
More bars.
Even though that was like the number one like positive thing that people said is they never had to wait too long to get a drink.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
So that was like every time we sit there and plan. I mean, go figure. I'm on my second bourbon here of the show, and
dude, you're housing it.
I mean, this is what I do. I'm building up a tolerance because this is what's going to happen at BlizzCon.
You're in training.
I am in training. It's got to work out the liver.
Yeah.
But no, like one of the number one things people said was they loved that they didn't have to wait to get a drink, and I was like, that was my thing. I kept on bitching to people. I'm like, if we're going to spend extra money anywhere, spend it on the bartenders. People want to drink.
Yeah, I've been to other unnamed parties and their lines have sucked.
So,
but whatever, it's free. Why complain about going to a free party and having to buy your own drink? Wait, that is something to complain about.
Well, I mean, yes, Comic for the Storm featuring World Podcast is free. It's free to attend. You can show up, attend. There's going to be a ton of prizes. I can't even announce the prizes yet because we're still finalizing shit. But soon, I'm hoping soon. Lots of good things.
Yeah, and Sarah's going to be in one of those little, banana boat bikini bottoms.
That, we did not hit the 20,000
banana
Kickstarter
hammock.
goal. No, we didn't hit the 20,000 Kickstarter goal, so I do not have to wear the banana hammock.
Oh, man.
So part of me was really hoping we'd hit it, and then part of me was kind of hoping that we wouldn't. So there you go. And if we would have hit that 20,000, I would have had to wear a banana hammock. I would be working out a lot more right now.
Yeah. I mean, why bother, though? Seriously, wouldn't that make it better?
Well,
and, totally don't shave your body or anything.
Well, so here's the goal: if you work out, you get a really hot butt, but then what you do is you just live off a diet of beer, and you just form the beer belly.
Yeah,
that's where it's at. So you're muscular everywhere else, but then you got the beer belly.
I mean, that's an 8-month pregnant man.
Yes, that was
a beer
the look.
baby.
Yes, that's what I was gonna go for, but I don't have to do that, so that's why I'm still with the bourbon. So
well, I mean, everyone will sleep well tonight for sure.
All right. Other things from San Diego Comic-Con that we're excited about. I have to say that Agent Carter returning for season 2.
Not into it.
Really?
No.
I was surprised that I enjoyed it, but I had a lot of fun watching it, and I'm actually excited about season 2.
I'm not opposed to it. I just think I had a conflict, and so it didn't win.
Like a time conflict, or the fact that are you more DC than Marvel, or?
Oh no, not that kind of conflict. It's not nearly that deep. It's very. Okay. It was just something else I wanted to watch was on at that time.
Okay.
I didn't want to waste the energy to DVR or something.
Oh, it's energy to use the DVR. Okay.
Well, I didn't feel like it was that important. So.
All right. So, Walking Dead season 6.
Don't. It's too scary.
Really? So
I tried. I really did. I tried because Mads, my best friend. She watches it, and she's always like, "Oh my god, the show's so good," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll try it." And I 2 episodes, and I was just like, "I can't. This is too much for me."
So my wife, when we first started dating, we watched Saw.
Nope, I don't watch those movies. I can't.
And she swore off the entire genre after that, but she started watching The Walking Dead and loves it. In fact, she is a diehard fan. She plays.
Really?
Yeah, she does The Walking Dead trivia on Quiz Up, and she's been the number one. She's been tops in Georgia for the past 3 months. It's been ridiculous.
That's resume material right there.
It's ridiculous, and so she's all into The Walking Dead, but she refuses to watch any other horror type movie.
Nope.
She's completely out. And
I tried. It's too scary. And I know it's not even that scary. Shit gets in my head, and then I'm like, oh my god, insane.
Well, then I guess you're not really interested in Fear the Walking Dead, which is the LA side of things, and showing how the zombie apocalypse started.
Is that a spin-off or what? What is that?
It's kind of it's like Walking Dead, but but they're just calling it Fear the Walking Dead, and so the Walking Dead takes place more on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And Fear the Walking Dead is going to take place in LA, but they're going to kind of go back before the zombie apocalypse happened and show like how it all started.
Okay, so same producers, directors, writers.
Yep. Not the same.
That's,
I don't think
interesting.
I don't think the same writers, same producer though, same guy who wrote the Walking Dead graphic novels. But yeah, so they're doing that, and it's based in L.A. and so.
Well, I'm not a fan, but if I was, that would totally give me a boner because I love shit like that.
So I am. They said eventually they're going to catch up, but they're never. But the two sides will never meet, which I'm perfectly fine with because literally, who's going to be like surviving out in L.A. and say, you know what we really need to do? We need to travel cross fucking country.
We need to go to the Midwest.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, really. I mean, no one cares.
But, okay, Star Wars Episode 7 behind-the-scenes footage.
Dude. Seriously? Okay.
How great was that?
I mean, I couldn't even.
How about Mark Hamill saying is like, everything's changed, but nothing's changed.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Which
like, it
means
really
things
brought me
changed.
back to, like, you know, when I was a kid when the first movie came out, and yes, I'm old. But, like, I really feel like that's where my nerd roots started, was when I first saw Star Wars, and then, the movies that came after, and it's like, I don't know, it just really hit me in a spot where it really did something. Like, and I'm not trying to be a total dork, whatever, but, like...
No, please, dork out with me here. Because...
I really couldn't even, like, it just hit me in the heart, and I was like, oh, man, this is awesome. See, when I saw Han Solo sit in that captain's chair, I was just like... Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
I mean, just the fact that, like, J.J. Abrams just, like, this is our first day of shooting, and just take a moment. We are filming Star Wars episodes, like, just being able to say that, even if you're, like, a stormtrooper, just say, like, I'm fucking in this movie. This is
Man, I
awesome.
don't know. It's like, it's the tops.
That is some shit right there.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg's in it
Yes!
as an alien. He's going to be in complete costume. You won't even know who it is, but he's in it. Just because he just wanted to be in it.
Yeah, and I think he was one of the guys who said it was like a lifelong dream or something,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I don't know, it's just amazing. And I feel like from what I heard on Twitter, a lot of people really felt the same way. That really touched them.
Like, one of the actors was just like, she's like, I think it was like the main, like, female character who's going to be
who is that, by the way?
I don't know. I think it's like one of the no-name people that they're trying to get in there. But she was even like, she was saying, like, she's like, I gotta keep on reminding myself that, like,
Yeah.
wow, this is awesome. Like, I got a job to do.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, you know, you're a young actor or actress and you find yourself on the set of Star Wars. I think that's pretty baller, man.
Hopefully you don't end up like the kid who played Anakin in Episode 1 who just got, like, caught for, like, DUI.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
I mean, these problems, these people aren't exempt from the same problems that we slobs have.
Yeah, I guess not. But Star Wars, like I want to be cautious about it because, like, Episode 1 left a bad taste in my mouth. Episode 2, like, George Lucas can't write a love story to save his fucking life. And Episode 3 I liked. I felt it was better than the Ewoks, which most people still give me shit about. But, so, like, for me, it goes 5, 4, 3, 6, then 2, then if I have to count 1. I mean,
Yeah.
That's the order of my favorites. But I remember being 5 years old and my grandfather sitting me down and making me watch Episode 4, and, like, it was just amazing.
I mean, there's a special place in all of our nerd hearts for Star Wars. I mean, really.
So, I mean, people in the chat room was like, first Star Wars has the dubious distinction of being the first movie I ever paid full price for. I was 13. So, yeah, I mean, and then, like, just watching, when I turn on Star Wars Clone Wars, and my son, who is almost 2, when he hears that music, and he just goes bananas for it.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it's just so exciting to me. I'm just like I feel like I failed at a lot of things as a parent, but, I mean, I told my wife, I'm like, clearly I've done something right here.
You got this one right, buddy.
I got this one right. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, my daughter's, like, all over the place. I mean, she does Star Wars. She does Scooby-Doo. She does My Little Pony. She likes the video games I play. She likes playing Disney Infinity. So she's all over the place. Whatever.
Yeah.
Good for
whatever.
her. Good for her.
Good for her.
So, yeah. So that's I think that's all of our news. Anything else come out of San Diego Comic-Con that you were just like,
I just was surprised at how angry people were over the no trailer for Warcraft. It was a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, look, part of me is disappointed. I'm disappointed that I didn't get to see footage.
Oh, for sure. I'm totally bummed.
But you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
And people were like, so once again, like people who start up like petitions on change.org demanding legendary, like just stop.
Yeah.
Just
please.
Stop.
I mean, like,
it's such a waste of time for everybody.
You should maybe reevaluate your life if that's what it comes to.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of, this is a good segue to get into our FOF and Prof segment. So let's play that.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
So, Zerena, this is the part where we get to get stuff off of our chest, tell people to fuck off, or give props to people. So, I'll give you a moment. In chat room, if you got FOFs and props, once again, please feel free. I will make sure we get them read. So, my FOF this week is to random vegans and animal rights activists from the United Kingdom, no less.
Oh, wait, only the United Kingdom?
Yeah, it was only the United Kingdom, tweeting at me to stop eating bacon. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you, who are across the pond, like a light year away, are going to make me? You know, it's going to take a lot more than you to make me give up bacon. Like, it is going to take something, it's going to take an act of fucking God to make me stop eating bacon. Like, fuck that shit.
Like, you basically have to die.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. That's pretty accurate.
Bacon till death. That's it.
Bacon for life.
One for all my dead homies.
Bacon for life.
Exactly.
Got my stuffed plush bacon. Look, I got bacon Band-Aids.
All right.
I mean, this is very real. I'm looking around. Like, I know I have other bacon stuff.
Bacon boxers.
I do have those. I passed the pigs, like, game. I mean, I have bacon stuff.
Yeah, I don't. You don't have to show me. I take your word for it.
I got another stuffed pig. It makes noise if you. So, anyway, so yes, I'm a fan of the bacon, and you people from the UK, like one person, like literally was like, you should change your diet, and I just responded back, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even bother feeding the trolls on that.
Well, a part of me was like, do I respond back? And I was just like, fuck you. It was like some old lady too.
Well, yeah. I mean, like,
she
cares about you.
I'm like, hey, you know what's gonna happen when you die? You vegan bitch. Like, you're gonna turn into a skeleton, just like me.
Oh, did that say on her profile that she was a vegan?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I'm vegan and I'm really into animal rights. I'm like, fuck you. I don't care.
Well, why doesn't she go walk a pig while you're... Instead of tweeting.
Yeah, instead of like tweeting videos, why don't you go save some fucking pigs? Why don't you go break them out of the fucking internment camp or something? I don't know.
Exactly, like free the pigs.
Bullshit. All right, so what about you? What do you got?
I think probably Prius drivers. I don't know about where you guys live, but in California, I feel like 80% of Prius drivers are douchebags. It's like, what are you doing? Like, we're all going to die.
It's like, oh, look, I'm saving the environment. I have a fucking Prius. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly. Like, if you're not going to fucking drive your car in the HOV lane at a reasonable fucking speed, then get the fuck over, dude. You don't have to drive in it.
So I lump Prius drivers in with BMW and Mercedes drivers because I think there's a page in the handbook that says, hey, now that you have this car, you could drive like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Also, Toasty in the chat room says, vegans I don't have a problem with. Preachy vegans can go to hell. So,
yeah, totally.
I agree with that. But there's also one thing that you have to know about most vegans is if they're vegan, they're going to tell you that they're vegan, and they won't shut up about it.
Well, it's like people who do CrossFit.
Yeah, CrossFit, vegans, like, yeah, they don't shut up about it.
Yeah.
I have one buddy who did CrossFit, and I told him, like, hey, why don't you come over to my house? I'm going to throw a tire in the back of my yard. You give me $50 and I'll let you have your way with it for like a couple hours. What do you think?
Yeah, I know, right?
And he was like, fuck you. I was like, it's more than that. I was like, all right, I'll give you a stick too. How about a box you could jump on?
Yeah.
You want that?
Exactly. I mean, like, I'm all about people exercising and being healthy, but my God, like, do we need to know every single, do we need 100 gym selfies? Do we need 100, like, yes, we know you did CrossFit last night.
Fucking dickbags. All right, Stonegrass in the chat room has a FOF. He says, FOF to ALS, it's kicking my ass lately. Stonegrass, I am sorry you were dealing with that. And yes, I agree. That fucking sucks. So
it does. Hugs.
Oh, look at that. Virtual hugs from Z. It doesn't really get much better than that. That's a props. Props to Z giving our chat room virtual hugs. See,
I mean, you know, I'll do it again if I have to.
I think they need it. I think they need more hugs.
Well, someone's gonna have to earn a hug because.
All right.
Now that I know that you want them.
All right, chat room. See that? She will give out more hugs, but you need to earn them. So do that. Let's see. Adam says, FOF to the Greater Internet Store Collective for not having DB9 to HD15 FF connectors available for cheap. Yeah, it's weird, but I got an old server that only does it old school RGB style.
Yeah, those guys are dicks. They should totally have that available.
You'd think that you could just do like a search, like, I need to buy this, and it just like pops up.
Yeah. Like, actually, it should know before you even know.
You know, I feel like...
It's like an intuitive search.
I feel like I should be able to, like... And what's cheap? What's the definition of cheap on that? Because, like...
Free.
Well, I mean, free is always nice. But, like, I'm gonna do a quick search on Amazon. And it says I can get one for $4.13. With Prime shipping.
Wit Prime?
Wit Prime.
Wit Prime.
Wit Prime. So there you go. He said he paid $10 for one. Well, I just found one for $4, so sorry.
Well, you know, fair is not always equal.
I guess so. All right.
That's a good thing to remember in life. Fair is not always equal. Stop being butthurt about everything.
And Joe B says, fuck off to the raid leader that booted me. He had it on Master Looter, but I got awarded a BOE. He got all butthurt when I wasn't going to give to him. BOE is personal loot. I already won a roll. It's true. It's true. FOFs are... not FOF. BOEs now are personal loot. So, I mean, you just got to deal with it now.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Let's see. And Pork Chop in the chat room.
Hey, Pork Chop!
He said props to Prius drivers for causing Zerena to express her rage on them and not me today.
Yeah, no. He's a good boy today.
Does he get a hug?
Sure.
All right. Boom. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Virtual hugs. All right.
Actually, I might see Pork Chops next month when I go to Hawaii.
You're going to Hawaii? That just sounds amazing. I've never been. I want to go.
It's amazing, dude. But, like, I mean, as a former East Coast all my life, there was no, like... When you live on the East Coast, you don't go really to Hawaii. You do, like, the Caribbean or, you know...
So how did an East Coast girl like you get to the West Coast?
My husband took a job at a startup out here.
Do it.
Interestingly, he worked for the government prior to this, like doing security and clearance and shit like that. And so, I mean, it was a great opportunity, and it was a complete change from, you know, life in the DC area. I mean, like, so utterly different. And, you know, 7 years later, still here, never going back. So
one of the most expensive places to live in the world.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
I have a buddy who just moved out there, and he's just like, "What the fuck did? Like, what happened?"
I don't know, dude. Like,
our gas is $2.49 a gallon over here.
You know, I just wonder, like, why are we not, like, rioting in the streets? You know what I mean? Like, how is it we're doing this? You know, why are we here? I don't know. The promise of big money, and, you know, it's like the gold rush of the current times.
He was like telling me how much more expensive ketchup is out there.
Oh, it's so stupid. You know, one interesting fun fact is on the East Coast, mayonnaise is made by Hellmann's, and it's the identical thing here on the West Coast, but it has a completely different name. It's called Best Foods. Same blue and yellow logo, same everything. It's so weird. There are several items like that here that are like $3 or $4 more, and they also have a different name.
That's fucking crazy. All right.
It's so weird.
All right, so this brings us to before we get too deep on here, we have our speed interview for you.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
What the hell's wrong with you? Does my ass look weird?
What is your profession? Where's my money?
What do you think, I'm some kind of pervert or something?
Am I missing a tooth?
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Wow, what does that mean?
Do you suck dick?
What's not to love?
What's your excuse?
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
Are you choked up? Are you nervous?
I really love that bumper.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, so all of our questions are quick fire, which means answer.
Just answer penis to everything.
You can if you want. I mean, that's your prerogative. I mean, so, and chat room, if you have questions, feel free to ask, and I will definitely ask her. So let's start. Number one.
Wait, let me get my game face on.
Okay, game face. And by the way, like while we were doing like all those files, I poured myself another bourbon, and I'm almost done with my third glass.
I don't know how you have teeth left in your face.
Sound like I'm drinking crystal meth. All right.
I don't know. Sketchy.
All right. If a murloc crawled up your ass, how would you get it out?
I'd take a shit.
Fair enough. All right. Now, if a kobold offered you his candle, what would you say?
Yes, I would take it.
All right. And then, if you had to play only one game for an entire year, what would it be?
Dude, hands down, World of Warcraft. I did that since 2009.
There you go. All right. So we talked about condiments. So ketchup, mustard, or barbecue sauce?
Ooh, barbecue sauce.
All right. If aliens visited Earth and offered to take you to a bacon utopia, but it would involve daily probings, would you go?
Nah.
Couldn't deal with the probings?
No, I don't care about the probing. I'm just not that into bacon. I mean, I like it, but I wouldn't like...
I thought you were into... Oh, my world is destroyed.
Dude, I'm sorry. I love bacon, but I don't love it like you, so I really can't draw that same comparison.
All right.
I mean, obviously, you would totally be down with it.
I would have to second guess the probings, but I'd probably go.
See, that's the difference between your love and my love.
All right.
It's not as strong.
All right. What is the one single food that you would never give up?
Sushi.
I bet you get good sushi out there.
Oh man, it's phenomenal.
All right. What is your favorite sundae topping?
Sundae topping?
Yeah, like an ice cream sundae.
I'd have to say hot fudge.
All right. Favorite adult beverage?
Oh God, a Mai Tai.
Going tropical. All right. And when you were young, did you have an imaginary friend?
I don't think so, but I told a lot of really wackadoo tales. Like, I would just make up a lot of stories and tell my friends, like, these completely outlandish, like, ridiculous things. And, of course, that's when my life as sociopath basically started.
Ah. So, it all comes... We figured it out.
So maybe, I don't know. I don't remember having an imaginary friend, no. Did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I did, like, when I lived up in the north, I used to take G.I. Joes, squish it into snow, compact it, and then when they were frozen, I'd chuck it against a brick wall and watch them explode.
Yeah, that's insane.
That was fun. Let's see. Last question. If you had to choose between losing a big toe, a thumb, or an ear, which would you choose?
Oh, I would choose my ear because you kind of need your big toe for a lot of things, like including balance and mostly being upright. And so you definitely need your thumb for shit. Like, for instance, what would I put at my ass? And then so I figure if I cut off an ear, I can still hear. I just need to keep my hair long.
It's true. You do have that option.
Yeah. I mean, you do too.
Well, no, the problem with me is if I let my hair grow out, it kind of turns into a giant fro. So, I mean...
you have that kind of hair texture?
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, so I'd have to like straighten my hair and do all this crazy shit. I'm not ready to do that.
That's way too much stuff. Like, I don't even like doing that.
Like, maybe I'll lose my left thumb. I'm not left-handed, so I don't know. I'll give that up.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
All right. So a few questions that we had. So Dominia says,
Hey, Tommy.
Would like to know if you were entering the world's first vaginal beauty contest at vaginacontest.com.
I haven't gotten my application yet.
Apparently, you can go to vaginacontest.com.
Yes, I did tell Dominia the other day that I was going to join, and I was totally going to win that shit hands down.
It's really bad when you click on it and the video shows like them folding like a piece of ham.
What?
Yeah, like if you just go to the website, go to vaginacontest.com.
No, dude. I'm
There's a video of them like holding like a piece of ham folded like a vagina.
That is so wrong. That's obviously, if that's what they consider like their prime like contestant, then it's totally like, you know, first of all, I didn't have my children vaginally, so everything's intact, you know, so it's good looking, I must say.
Yeah, you know, I will say my wife also had 2 C-sections, so I mean,
yeah, fist bump.
No vaginal reconstructive surgery there.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't look like ham being folded in half.
There you go.
It's pretty.
Exactly. Vaginacontest.com. You can win $5,000.
Yeah, maybe she should join too.
Yeah, there you go. Like between you and her, you could win $5,000 and $2,500.
Maybe we could get like a 2-for-1 like sort of registration, and it will be like better.
We'll have to bring that up to her. All right. So you kind of mentioned that you liked history on Twitter, and we got a few questions like, what's your favorite topic of history?
I really like the antiquity period of history. You know, like ancient Greece and Rome and all that. I just find it, as well as all the Middle East, like Mesopotamia and all that. So, yeah, I find it just really interesting. Oddly enough, when I was a kid, my dad did a lot of Civil War reenactment, and we went to a lot of different historic battlefields from like the Civil War and that period. And I don't know if it's because I was tortured as a child by it. I just have like zero interest in basically, the new Americas and to present history. It just doesn't grab me.
There's a lot of cool backstabbing type shit back in like medieval ages.
Oh man, so much treachery.
That's good stuff. It makes for good TV now.
It for sure does.
All right, let's see. Not really a question, but Clonkadonk says that Z, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh no, I that's too nice. I can't accept a compliment like that. I'm just some idiot saying dumb stuff on the internet.
There you go. Joe B says, why hoofs at the end?
That's a good question. I think because when I first started my Twitter, I was actually using my real name, Lisa, which a lot of you know. And I thought, well, because I started my Twitter and I didn't know shit about it. And I was like, oh, there are other Warcraft people here. And so then I was like, well, people don't really want to talk to someone called Lisa. So, after a while, after I got more submerged into the Twitter Warcraft community, I think I changed it to my Tunes name, which was Zerena. And I thought, well, that's not really that exciting. Let me give her a last name. And it just became, instead of Hooves, it was Hoofs, which I thought was, stupid and ironic and whatever. And so, it just, for years now, it just really stuck. And that's pretty much the story.
Now you're Ms. Hoofs.
Miss Hoofs, or Z, as, everyone knows me. Or some people call me Lisa. It just depends. I don't call me cunt face like I got called cunt face the other day.
Or folded ham.
Folded ham labias. Pass on that.
Folded ham face. Don't call her that either.
Yeah,
that's just rude, you sons of bitches.
So that's where it came from.
And Adam says, what about those ladies that are blessed with meat curtains that didn't have childbirth?
Oh, well, more power to them.
All right. Okay. I mean, I have no reason to speak on this topic at all.
By the way, there is cosmetic surgery for that, so.
There is.
There's cosmetic surgery for everything.
There really is. I wonder if they could shape my scrotum like a bat wing.
Dude, wouldn't that be rad? Like, you could get, like, this crazy implant and, like, your
It
fucking
just looked like a
balls would be,
batarang.
like,
Just like a fucking batarang.
That's gotta happen.
That'd be pretty cool. The wheels are turning in my head now.
Yeah. Like, I can just see, I should not say another word.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're kind of done with the interview portion. And typically what we like to do is something fun with the chat room.
Okay.
And I feel like we have time to do it. So, we're going to do a little Mad Libs. And I picked this one special, and I'm not going to tell everyone the topic yet because it's part of the surprise. And partially because
it's bacon.
No, it has nothing to do with bacon, but it's based on some of the stuff I saw on your Twitter feed. So I was like, this will match perfectly. So
it's basically dicks.
So for the name, the name in there, it's going to be Zerena. We're going to do Zerena.
Okay.
So here's what I need you to give me, Zerena.
Do I sit on a tuffet?
I need you to give me an adjective and a verb.
Oh my god, I have to English now?
You have to English. You have to English a little bit. And chat room, I need you to give me a noun, a plural noun. Well, let's just go with that. Noun. So you need to give me an adjective, verb, and the chat room needs to give me a noun and a plural noun. You can do this. I have faith in you.
Okay. For my adjective, let's go with hairy.
Hairy. All right. Sounds good.
And let's say skipping.
All right. I see boobs as a plural noun from Chief Fulgin, and I see marijuana as a regular noun. So we're going to go with that. I'm sorry, what was your verb? Skipping. All right.
Is that too lame?
No, I'm just going to go with skip. I'm going to go with skip because sometimes the ing things mess up.
Oh, whatever. It's fine with me.
Skipping. All right. So, chat room, I need a verb ending in ed now. And I also need 2 nouns from the chat room. 2 nouns from the chat room. So, and then for you, Ms. Hoofs, I need a verb ending in ed as well, and another adjective.
Okay, how about jerked?
Jerked, all right.
And, I don't know. Whatever.
All right. Well, I see a fucked in chat room.
Fucked. Okay.
I see a clock rated. No, man, you got. All right, chat room. I'm gonna go with fucked because the show's filthy. So I mean.
Yeah, it's not nearly as filthy enough though. Really.
I mean, usually it gets filthier when Zia's here. She is absolutely. She could be a cunt face. It's pretty bad.
It's true. I accept it.
Yeah. But, I mean, she's from Kentucky. I mean, they do weird shit in Kentucky. And then she moved to Wisconsin, where all they have is penis sausages, bacon sausages there. And, and cheese. And beer, so.
Is that wrong?
Man, people. Oh, man, hold on. So someone used fuck, but now I'm seeing motorboated. Motorboated is pretty good. Finger blasted. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. That's intense.
You know what? I'm going to go with that one. Finger blasted is. That one. That. Got the word intense. I'm changing it up. Sorry, Adams, but I still need 2 nouns from the chat room. Everyone is so into the verb. I need nouns.
I'm like an old lady. I don't remember even half of this stuff anymore. Next, we're going to be talking about prepositions and.
Well, I still need a silly word. I need a silly word. Can you give me a silly word?
Fuckface.
Fuckface. Okay, fuckface. All right. Did you give me an adjective?
Me?
Yeah.
I did. It was. I don't remember. How about viewed? Huh? No, wait, sorry. I gave you the ed word. You said adjective. Okay.
I see bong.
Sexy.
Sexy? All right, we're going to go with sexy. All right, I see bong, and I need another noun. We got
some stoners in the house.
Yeah, let's see. So, we got penis, pinky, anus, strombolio, prostate, turd.
Really? That's the best we can do?
For nouns? Come on, people.
Jesus.
I sold this chat room.
I'm embarrassed for y'all.
Tinkleberry? What? I feel like our chat room is not drinking enough. Either that or I'm not drinking enough. I see snatch.
You're drinking.
Mad said snatch. Should we go with snatch?
Let's go with that for sure.
We're going with snatch. All right.
I mean, she is like the queen of the snatch.
All right. Here we go. So this is our Mad Libs.
All right.
And the title is A Galaxy Apart. It's Star Wars Your Way. So Darth Zerena looked at her master while his hairy breathing filled the room.
Ugh.
He was told to go skip everything on the planet of fuckface.
All right.
He got in his marijuana and jumped to hyperspace.
I could totally do him at this point.
Soon before he reached the planet, he dropped out of hyperspace and was attacked by rebel boobs.
Oh my god, I hate that.
He finger blasted them off and continued to the planet's surface.
Oh my god, whoa, that is some shit.
He landed and confronted more opposition, slicing it down with his bong. He used the snatch to choke another rebel, then jerked him aside. He finished off all life on the planet with a sexy laugh.
Oh my god, that is some serious business.
There you go. There.
I mean, there's finger blasting and snatches.
Yeah, the fact that he used the snatch to choke another rebel.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, we've all kind of almost been there, but seriously, that's crazy.
All right, so this takes us to our haiku section.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, I know. So more like I've been drinking, and I just poured myself a little bit more because I'm gonna finish.
You know, you have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's a whole thing. Anyway, haiku time.
Okay, let's do this.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
Alright, so chat room. I'm trying to come up with one on the fly here because I've been drinking.
Oh my goodness.
It's, okay, I got one. I think so. Oh my god, I gotta count. Okay, here we go. Finger blasted snatch. Zerena Hoofs is the shit. Star Wars geek out time.
Very good.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Really well.
Oh, I could drink and count. It's amazing.
Oh my god, no doubt. Like, just doing one is difficult to know.
I know. So, yeah. So, we always end with a haiku. So, chat room, feel free to include a haiku while you all are thinking of a haiku. And, Z, if you want to come up with a haiku, you can.
I have no haiku because it requires math.
That's fine. So, I'm going to read a iTunes review real quick while I am waiting for the chat room. We got one on iTunes from 8-Bit Crazy, 5 stars. It says that we are more entertaining than a paraplegic at a ring toss game.
Wow.
I know.
That's flattering.
He says, stumbled upon these guys by accident while looking for new WoW podcasts to discuss every topic under the sun, from Blizzard games to bacon to booze to bacon to good places to shop to bacon. And I think they do a bacon segment as well. Very entertaining, keep you grinning the whole way through. They have a chat room that I've not been privy to experiencing yet, but they seem extremely entertaining. Our chat room is extremely entertaining. But they can also be dirty. I'm a little disappointed with some of the nouns tonight, but I have no doubt that you all will make up for it.
They didn't bring their A game.
Let's see. Every once in a while, they will touch base on retro gaming, which gives you more reason to grin. Anyway, it's well worth the listen. Oh, and did I mention they talk about bacon? Thanks for the entertainment.
What was his username? Like Commander Bacon?
No, his game name is Healin' Dirty, and he's on the Cairn server.
Oh, Healin' Dirty. Okay.
Healin' Dirty.
Shout out.
There you go. So thanks for the review. We appreciate it. It's good stuff.
Props.
All right. We got some. Let's see. I don't think that. Okay, so Joe Brewer has one that says, I do miss my MILF. I do miss my... Okay, it does work. Z brought some filth to the show. Feels like she is home.
Works for me.
I would have you back in a heartbeat.
Thank you.
I had fun. I had fun geeking out with you.
But honestly, like, I don't really feel like you should be super critical of the haikus, because they obviously went through the effort to, like, put it in there.
Well, I mean...
We are accepting any and all haikus.
You know what? That's usually Zia's thing. She's pretty overly critical of the haikus, so you know what? I'm just going to read them. Joe also had no one. She goes by a Z. She had her fill of DC. Internet hugs, please.
Aww.
Oh, look at that. We got more hugs.
Who was that from?
That was from Joe Brewer. In the chat room.
Thanks, Joe Brewer.
Oh, we got Hot Wing Malturgent. Says, too spooky for me. Chat lacks creativity. Sarah and Zaire got ditched. Yeah, well, we did. Zia ditched us. Oh, Toasty says, Prius drivers suck. Snatch is a mighty weapon. No trailer. Riot.
I feel like that's the winner because not only did they incorporate some amazing words, they also used one of my favorite words, which is riot.
Oh, I thought you were going to say snatch, but...
Oh, well, I mean, you know, whatevs. When your BFF is like the snatch queen, you have to kind of accept it into your life.
All right, so great haikus, guys. See, they made up for it. They made up for it. The chat room has made up for it.
It's okay. You did bring your A game. You finished strong.
All right, so with that, I want to just kind of read who is still left here in chat room. We have Erlina Adams, Broomfunnel, Chef Fulgen, Every Class, Howling Malturgent, Joe Brewer, Loki, Mads, Pork Chop, Shop Smart, Thundercast, Toasty, Twin Blade Dan, and Velvet Dove. So thank you all for hanging out, and for the other folks who are apparently watching who aren't logged in. I didn't reach your name because you're just kind of lurking, and that's kind of creepy. So that's the thing.
Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching. I mean, but you're still kind of creepy. Z, where can people find you?
Well, right now there's really one place, which is on Twitter, and that's at Zerena_Hoofs. HOOFS.
All right. So Ray, who is not here, who is moving to Canada, who will be back in 2 weeks. He'll be back in 2 weeks. Is at Rayfist, RAYFYST. Zia, who is also not here. You can find her on Twitter at It's Zia, ITSXIA, and you can find me on Twitter at Ceraphus, CERAPHUS. I can still spell. Yes. I had to think about that for a second.
Just look for the food and bacon pictures.
That's on Friday, and I only did it because people were being dipshits one Friday, and now it's become a thing, and it's grown. It's bigger than me. I have to keep doing it.
Dude, I never realized how angry people got about food.
Oh my god, people are like really pissed off.
I mean, let the butthurt flow right there.
But I feel like some people are finally coming off of like their like New Year's resolutions and like saying fuck it, because I've stopped losing followers, and I haven't really been blocked by people that I know of yet recently. So I mean that's a positive.
Well, what was people's new resolutions? To be dicks or what?
No, I think it was that they were just like, I'm not going to eat anything but kale salads. Or
something. That's such bullshit. People were just being dicks.
Oh, one person told me that me posting food on the internet was a trigger for them.
Oh, well, okay, that's a fair point. But, I mean, you put a hashtag on it, so it can be muted.
You know what? I'm just going to say, I can't be responsible for everybody's trigger.
No.
I can't know what everyone's trigger is going to be. That's just silly.
True.
I mean, me posting up that I like Star Wars could be someone's trigger. Like, I hate Star Wars, I'm a big Star Trek fan. I don't know.
You have to, you have to just be. You do you, and other people can handle themselves.
Yeah,
not expect other adults to be responsible.
I am going to throw this out there. If you are triggered easily, the internet may not be the best place for you, especially social media.
Yeah, social media is probably, unless you keep your circle really tight and locked down, that's definitely not a good place to be.
No. All right, so the show, you can find us on the web at thesundering.net, our Twitter at thesundering, facebook.com/thesundering, YouTube. The video here will be on youtube.com/thesundering podcast, Steam group, The Sundering, if you want to hang out with us there. Phone 323-SUNDER-0 or 323-786-3370. Here, I've made this suggestion to a lot of you, but if you have your ex's phone number in your phone, go into your phone right now, delete her number or his number, and replace it with 323-786-3370. This way, when you're drunk and you're about to make a big mistake, you're just going to call us, and we'll be your mistake. Instead of you making a horrible, life-altering thing that could possibly result in a restraining order, we will take that pain away from you. So do that. Yeah. Save yourself a lot of trouble.
You are a humanitarian, let it be said.
I'm one of the last few humanitarians, I like to think.
Yeah. I mean, there's Sarah, and then there's, Nelson Mandela, you know?
There you go. I don't think I've ever been mentioned in the same line as Nelson Mandela, but I'll take it.
Well, there you go.
you know, I want to point out something about Nelson Mandela. Didn't he, like, go to prison for, like, 20, 30 years, tortured, and then, like, when he got out, lived with, like, his wife for a few months and was like, you know what, fuck it, I gotta get a divorce. I can't deal with this shit. Didn't he get divorced?
Is that yeah? But how is that? I mean, like, I don't know. Yes, I think he did get a divorce from his wife, but
I'm just
like,
saying, like he put up with torturing and being incarcerated.
No, it's bad.
Just saying, if he could deal with all that, and then like he can't deal with a few months with his like wife.
No, but, I mean, if you think about like prison wasn't nearly as bad as being married to his wife. I mean,
apparently not.
You know, he's been through some shit. I mean, that's next level.
God, I mean. You gotta give props, I guess, to his wife for being such a raging bitch. I don't know. Alright, our email is thesundringpodcast@gmail.com. We are a member of D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 Crit Network. Our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox. German ska bands are the shit. Thanks to everyone who submitted FOFs, questions for our show tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you, Z, for being on the show. We absolutely loved it. I loved having you on there. I loved having you alone to myself.
I know. Ooh, you get a hug too.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm gonna need to get on that Taco Bell review.
Yes, I'm gonna have to get you back on the show because I want to hear all about that Taco Bell delivery because part of me is jealous and curious.
Well, don't be too jealous because, you know, in my recent pot smoking forte, I'm literally eating everything that's not nailed down. So I could definitely, like, deal with some Taco Bell delivery.
I got to talk to you about how that works out there in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Because my company actually just opened up an office out in San Francisco. And, like, I was talking with some coworkers. I'm like, how does that work for the employees who moved out there? And why were some people so eager to move out there? Let's just figure this one out. But anyway,
great. Next time.
So yes. So thanks to everyone who submitted all that crap. Fuck, download us, invite us in your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside you, and I do not have anything catchy about.
Not all of us. No, this is not the collective we.
Next time we're gonna podcast from Zerena's garage, where behind that green screen she has a fucking cadaver. Good night.
I had to put the screen up because it was so bad.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.